Hey there, thanks for being here. Let me ask you something real quick. When you think of Indiana, do beaches come to mind? Probably not tanned. That's exactly why Indiana Dunes National Park is worth talking about. This place surprises people. It's a genuine beach destination, a nature preserve, and a peaceful escape, all rolled into one right along Lake Michigan. Whether you're a beach lover, a casual hiker, a family traveler, or someone who just wants a calm break from city life, Indiana Dunes has something quietly special to offer. It's especially great for nature lovers, budget travelers, families, photographers, and anyone who enjoys a slower, more grounding kind of travel. So let's get you oriented. Indiana Dunes National Park is located in northwestern Indiana, along the southern shore of Lake Michigan, near the towns of Porter and Chesterton, about an hour from Chicago. The area became a national park in 2019, though it was protected long before that as a national lakeshore. This is a natural park, known for its beaches, sand dunes, wetlands, forests, and incredible biodiversity. The best time to visit is late May through September for beach weather, while spring and fall are perfect for hiking and avoiding crowds. People mainly come here for three big reasons: the beaches, the dunes, and the trails. First, the beaches. These are wide, sandy, freshwater beaches along Lake Michigan. On a clear day, the water looks almost ocean-like, and you can even see the Chicago skyline in the distance. Next, the sand dunes. Some of these dunes rise over 200 feet high, and climbing them is both exhausting and incredibly rewarding. Places like the Dune Succession Trail give you these sweeping views of the lake that honestly don't feel like Indiana at all. And then there are the trails. You'll find over 50 miles of hiking paths, winding through forests, wetlands, prairies, and over dunes. Birdwatching is big here. This park is home to hundreds of species. What makes these attractions matter is the sheer diversity. Few parks in the US pack this many different ecosystems into such a small area. You can walk from a dense forest, through a wetland, and onto a sandy beach, all in one afternoon. Now let's talk pros and cons, because every place has them. One of the biggest advantages of Indiana Dunes is its accessibility. It's easy to get to, it's easy to explore, and it doesn't feel overwhelming like some of the bigger, more remote national parks. It's also affordable compared to most, and honestly, the peaceful vibe really stands out. Even when people are around, it doesn't feel chaotic. Now for the honest part, the cons. The weather can be unpredictable, especially near the lake. The wind can come out of nowhere and change a calm, sunny day pretty quickly. In peak summer, the popular beaches can get crowded, especially on weekends. And if you're expecting dramatic mountains or iconic world-famous landmarks, this park is much more subtle and natural, not flashy. It's a place you have to slow down to appreciate. So, what does it cost to get in? Entry is not free, but it's very reasonable. A 7-day vehicle pass typically costs around $25, while pedestrians and cyclists pay less. And yes, your national park passes are accepted here. Average daily spending is fairly low, mostly on food, maybe parking near certain beaches, and any rentals if you choose. Extra costs might include parking fees at some of the state-run beach lots within the park's boundaries, snacks, or any guided activities you might sign up for. But overall, it's a very budget-friendly national park experience. In terms of availability and access, the park is open year-round. But facilities like visitor centers and lifeguards are mainly available during the warmer months, from Memorial Day to Labor Day. The quietest times to visit are early mornings, weekdays, and during the shoulder seasons of spring and fall. These are also the best times for hiking when the temperatures are cooler and the trails are less busy. Transportation-wise, you can drive here easily from Chicago, Indianapolis, and other Midwest cities. There's also the South Shore Line train, which has stops right near the park, giving you access from Chicago without a car. This is a huge plus. Parking is available at most trailheads and beaches, but the popular spots fill up incredibly fast in the summer. Arriving early really helps secure a spot and enjoy a few hours of peace before the crowds arrive. There are a few important things to know before you go to make your trip smoother and safer. Second, swimming conditions can change quickly due to lake currents and rip tides. Always check the safety flags on the beaches and listen to lifeguard instructions. The Great Lakes can be powerful. The weather can shift fast, so don't assume a sunny morning means a sunny afternoon. Pack for changing conditions. And finally, remember, this is a protected natural area, so please, leave no trace. Pack out everything you pack in. To be fully prepared, there are a few things you should definitely bring. Comfortable walking shoes are essential. You'll be walking on sand and uneven trails, so your feet will thank you. Bring layers of clothing, even in the summer. Sunscreen, water, and a hat are non-negotiable must-haves. The sun reflecting off the water and sand can be intense. Some optional but helpful items include binoculars for bird watching, a picnic blanket for the beach, and some insect repellent, especially if you plan to hike through the wooded or wetland areas in the evening. Now, a few things to avoid. First and foremost, avoid walking on restricted dunes or vegetation. This is crucial for preservation. Also, don't underestimate the lake. Strong waves and very cold water temperatures, even in summer, can be dangerous. Try not to arrive in the late afternoon on a summer weekend, unless you're okay with crowds and potential parking challenges. And please, don't litter. This beautiful place depends on all of us respecting it. What about food? Inside the park itself, food options are pretty limited, so planning ahead helps. The nearby towns of Chesterton, Porter, and Michigan City offer plenty of options from casual diners and beach town cafes to local pizza spots. You'll find choices for vegetarians and families, though there isn't much in the way of high-end dining. Honestly, one of the best ways to experience the park is to pack a picnic. Finding a spot on the beach or along a quiet trail to enjoy a meal is part of the charm. Indiana Dunes National Park isn't about spectacle, it's about balance. It's about beach time, nature walks, quiet moments, and unexpected beauty. If you enjoy relaxed exploration, affordable travel, and places that surprise you gently rather than overwhelm you, you'll really appreciate what this park has to offer. I'd personally rate it a 4.3 out of 5 for its incredible accessibility, natural variety, and peaceful charm. It's a reminder that you, Dan T., have to travel far to find a true escape. If you're rethinking about visiting or you've already been ID. Love to hear your thoughts. Drop your plans, questions, or your favorite spots in the comments below. And maybe I'll see you out on the dunes someday. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures.